Lewis Hamilton, Mercedes ace back to catch Michael Schumacher after fifth F1 world title. That is the belief of BBC pundit Gillian Palmer after Hamilton clinched his fifth championship on Sunday. The 33-year-old finished fourth at the Mexican Grand Prix, but that was enough to make sure of his fifth career triumph, beating Ferrari's Sebastian Vettel to the 2018 crown. Hamilton has won 4 of the last 5 available titles, only finishing second to Nico Rosberg in 2016 by 5 points, to become the joint second most successful driver of all time. The Brit is level with the legendary Juan-Manuel Fangio and just 2 titles shy of all-time record holder Schumacher, who claimed 7 championships in 18 full seasons. And with Kimi Räikkönen still faring well for Ferrari at the age of 39, having won in the United States earlier this month, there is confidence that Hamilton still has multiple years left at the front of the grid, particularly given he remains at the peak of his powers. Former F1 driver Palmer, who spent 2 seasons with Renault, thinks Hamilton has it within him to at least catch Ferrari legend Schumacher. "It's so tough to say at the moment." Straight off the back of his fifth, he told he's got 2 more years. "We know with Mercedes, they didn't look great. They finished 4th and 5th, in Mexico. But they have had the dominant car since 2014, so you have to say the next 2 years, Hamilton will be starting certainly next year as favorite. That's 7 if he can get the next 2, who knows thereafter." Certainly 7 is within his capability. To be a 5 times world champion, he's got such a skill. I think he was born with a gift, to drive cars very, very quickly. There's a lot of people that work very hard, and Hamilton will be the same, even though we hear a lot about his lifestyle outside of the car. Inside the car he's just got the skill of driving cars very quickly on the limit. He doesn't make many mistakes, he's made almost none this year, and that's why he's a 5-time world champion. The conversation currently is about where Hamilton, the most successful British driver in the sport's history, ranks among the very best drivers alongside the likes of Schumacher, Fangio and Ayrton Senna. Former world champion Jacques Villeneuve told Sky Sports that he believes Hamilton is better than the iconic Schumacher because he's had his career always clean without resorting to any questionable actions to win. Palmer added, "It's so tough, he's amongst that lot. It's kind of irrelevant to pigeonhole him as the best of all time or one of the best of all time. He's won 5 world titles, that speaks volumes." The thing that Jacques Villeneuve said that makes Hamilton in his opinion better than Schumacher is that he's not been controversial. Schumacher was such a controversial driver, running into Damon Hill into 1994 to take the title in Adelaide, running into Jacques Villeneuve himself in '97. Didn't work that time. He failed to win the championship, but it wasn't ethical driving. Raskasgate in 2006, where he parked it in Monaco to try and take pole position from Fernando Alonso, not really ethical driving. Hamilton hasn't really had any of these moments. Related articles: Ferrari must make this decision after Lewis Hamilton F1 title win. Bernie Ecclestone. That is the opinion of former racing supremo Bernie Ecclestone, who says the death of Sergio Marchionne has impacted the Italian manufacturers. Ferrari's long wait for glory will go on for another year after Hamilton wrapped up Mercedes' 5th straight championship on Sunday. The prancing horse have not taken home the title since Kimi Räikkönen came out on top back in 2007. And they are a long way from the heady days of the early 2000s when Michael Schumacher was the dominant force in the sport. Ferrari were shaken mid-season when former chairman and CEO Marchionne passed away. And Ecclestone says they need to be decisive on who will lead them going forwards, with Louis Camilleri currently in charge. I believe that after the death of Sergio Marchionne much was not working as it should have been, Ecclestone told German newspaper. He was a strong man, respected. They have missed his leadership greatly. The Italians have to decide for themselves whether the current leadership in the Ferrari team is the right one. I do not want to judge that. Last month Ecclestone revealed why he believes have struggled to keep up the pace with Mercedes in 2018. It's too Italian, Ecclestone said. I said to somebody the other day it's back to the old days. Ecclestone's comment appeared to refer to Ferrari's sorry spell prior to the success enjoyed with Jean Todt, Ross Brawn and Rory Byrne in charge of affairs. And he believes those figures are the type the Italian manufacturers are currently lacking. Yes, Ecclestone added, when asked if was referring to the era prior to Todt and Brawn's arrival at Ferrari. Before. We got Todt to go there and look after things a little bit, so it wasn't Italian too much, and Michael Schumacher was running the team. So it was all a bit different. I think they're missing that sort of a setup now. Ecclestone also remarked on the contrasting management structures at work at Ferrari and Ferrari have got a completely different way of going on to Mercedes, haven't they? Ecclestone said. Mercedes has got a team that's pure, all they do is racing, it's nothing to do with the manufacturer. Ferrari is looking after their car production side of things, gearing that more or less to their Formula One performances. So it's run in a different way.